everyone, it's your buddy Monster Tanky Man here, back with another video. And since we weren't able to go live because of YouTube reviewing my bowling pins, we're gonna do it in this video. Let's get started. Alright, first bowling pin we're gonna start off is this AMF Amflight pin. These things are actually pretty cool. I got this in Michigan. Logo, USPC approved. I actually really like this front logo. They got the stripes as well. So I got this in Michigan. It was made in the USA, plastic coated. So how I got it, we got this, this bowling alley, Monitor Lanes in Bay City, Michigan. They used AMF 8270s, and we got to see the behind scenes of it, and he gave us one of the old bowling pins that were going to be thrown away. The reason why, this is actually this pin is actually still in good condition, but the reason why they removed it is, as you can see here in the bottom, yeah, so, but this pin's actually really cool, still good, it's still in good condition. Maybe if this part hasn't been chipped, maybe if this part weren't to be chipped off, it would have been still in use. Also got to see one of the new version of these pins, and they're so cool. But my brother also got one of these pins, but I'm very thankful for the manager to actually let us go behind, because it's usually dangerous back there. It's pretty cool. They had a bunch of pins, and I was able to get this one. It's actually pretty cool. It's just got some bruise and battle scars on it, the top. Yeah, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. I've always wanted one of these types of pins. So, thanks to the manager, shout out to you in Bay City, Michigan. Alright, so this is my next pin. It is a Crown Pin Max pin with the blue logo. It actually is a very new pin. USPC approved, plastic coated, made in the US. Crown pins are so cool looking. Same with the stripe pins. Some of these pins are glow in the dark as well, but this one isn't. Same with my AMF. I don't really have any glow in the dark pins. This is a Brunswick pin. The AMF is not a Brunswick pin. Most of my pins are Brunswick pins, by the way. So it is made in the US. It is, let me see, sirloin coated, plastic coated, made in the US, USPC approved. So it's actually a pretty unique story of how I got it. So I got this from a GSX machine. I didn't go to the behind areas. I was rolling my ball. They had GSXs at Stars and Strikes in Georgia, Roswell Road, I think that's where it was. It closed down sadly, but there was a pretty good bowling alley. So how I got it, so I rolled my ball, and since the GSX's ball returns work differently, a pin got jammed into the ball return without me knowing, and I was running around, my bowling ball wasn't coming back. So I rolled another ball, and it didn't come back. I'm like, what is going on? So my dad went to go get a manager, and he opened the ball return, and he found this thing inside of it. So and I asked the manager, hey, can I keep this pin? He's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, thank you so much. So that's how I got this pin. Bottom, it's actually a very new pin. Looks like it's been in use for about maybe a week to a month or so. Just got a little scratches on the bottom. I also cleaned it as well, just make it look prettier. Same with this one. I cleaned it in Michigan. It was a lot dirtier than this, by the way. But this is very clean pin. I actually really like this one. Very clean. That's why I used to play with these pins in my garage. Not the AMF pin, but I used to play with these pins in my garage, but I don't do that anymore. I just collect them, just letting you know. But still in very good condition. I'm so glad I was able to get a pin from Stars and Strikes, because yeah, it's pretty cool. I love this pin. It's so cool looking. So I actually have another Crown pin as well. It is Score King Brunswick, made by Brunswick. This is my other Crown pin. I only have two. I'm going to try to get more Crown pins in the future. So yeah, it's a Crown pin, as you can see. I don't know why I had to mention that again. The Score King Brunswick, got the logo. Almost the same as the Max, but the Max is not a Score King. Sorry. USPC approved, made in the US. Okay. And it's not really a unique story how I got this pin. I got it from my cousin. I just remember him going. So they had A2s all right, let me explain the whole thing. So there was this bowling alley named Bolero in Norcross somewhere. They had these pins, and my cousin got to go see the behind scenes for his birthday. They used A2 pin setters, I believe, and he got one of these. But then a little while later, he isn't very interested in bowling. He decided to, since I really loved his pin, he decided to give it to me. Now this pin was a lot dirtier than it was because I used to play with it in my garage a lot, and at the park sometimes, and it would get dirty. It would get really dirty on the top and on the bottom, but then we decided to eventually clean it. So yeah, I'm gonna pull a clip of what the pin used to look like before it was cleaned. Pretty dirty, right? Yeah, plastic coated, made in the U.S. Still a pretty cool pin, by the way. Still in good condition. Yeah, this is the last crown pin this was my first crown pin I've ever had. It was actually my second pin I've ever had. And it's actually really cool. So yeah, pretty cool pin. Okay, so the next 4 pins are just pins from birthdays. So I used to play, they're all straight pins. I have 4 of them. This was my first one. Brunswick on both, only one side actually. So it only says Brunswick on one side, that was the logo. It's just a stripe pin, I just got it for my birthday. Same with this one. This one, I believe this one, no it's not. Okay, never mind, I was gonna say this was the first pin I've ever had. But it's actually, no, it's not that one actually. This one, this is the first pin I've ever had in my life. I recognize it by this big dent in it. I used to play with these pins in my garage, that's why they're so beat up. So I got 4 of them. It's a lot of pins, right? Let's check the condition of them. I don't think the wood inside of them is broken, but they have some cracks on there. If you can look closely, they have some cracks on the paint. Yeah, the body sometimes spreads apart from the wood. That means, it's been brutaled. It has a deep pitch to it. Yeah. Doesn't always mean it's broken. I don't think it is. Alright. Been separated from the bottom. Still in okay condition. I've tried cleaning these pins before, but it didn't really work. What about this one? First pin. Yeah, as you can see, it has a crack on it. If I knock it, still has not been cracked on the inside. If I scratch it, the paint has been separated. Brunswick, as always. Have we checked this one yet? I don't think so, but no, yeah, we haven't. So he has a crack down there. I'm not sure if we have or not, but I don't really remember. Yeah, because I used to brutally murder these pins in my garage. Not brutally, I used to use a basketball and roll at them. And since the garage floor is like hard concrete, it would just, But now these are collector's items, and since my birthday's coming up soon, I might have it at the bowling alley, and I might get another pin. Right now, I go to Bolero, just like where my cousin got the Score King. They now use red glow-in-the-dark pin max, not the blue. So, let me what I'm talking about. So, this pin has a blue logo max and a dark red crown. The ones they're using right now, and it says the max, but they're all, and the crown is all light red. So, they replace the pins. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. I'm not a stutterer, by the way, so don't worry. But that's, I think, basically all my pins I have. But we got one more, actually. It's this one. It's a Brunswick pin. It says it on only one side. So the Bolero place, sorry for the reflection thing. So the Bolero place used to be called Brunswick. It's now called Bolero. I don't really like that they changed their name. because Brunswick is a really big bowling company as well. So this pin is actually pretty cool. It shows your inside. I actually used to use this pin for bowling, but not in my garage. I used it on the carpet. Got some scratches on it, but I actually cleaned those off. They weren't really scratches, they were just marks and stuff. They were easy to clean off. So yeah, these is just a collector's item. It's actually pretty cool. I remember getting this for my birthday as well. So Brunswick Bowling Alley, they used to sell, or whenever it was your birthday, they would give you these. Bolero still does it too. They'll also give you these. My grandfather was very nice of me, gave me both. I think you're only supposed to choose one. I don't really remember the rules, but I got both of them. It's pretty cool. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. I'm just putting my pins back where I got them from. They just sit there in my bowling alley, you know, where we did that live stream. They just sit in the same room, in the corner. They're just there for decoration. Thank you so much for thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you all have a good day. I'm just putting my pins back. So I like having them straight. So they're all good. Good. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll put these pins go somewhere else. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.